everybody, welcome into Drums by Liz. Okay, so we're playing around with a little groove. I've done some videos previously on this idea. This is rolling into paradiddles, okay? You can use it as a groove or as a fill-in too, okay, or as a snare exercise. Okay, so a lot of cool things that we can accomplish with this, okay? What I'd like to do with you today is to now kind of cherry pick that, take that off the bookshelf and be like, hey, you know what? Let's apply this to our playing style a little bit more, okay? I don't want you to be book smart ever. We want you to have these skills and be able to utilize them, apply them, okay? So let's take a regular 16th note groove. And now I'm going to start to do that little bit of a roll process on the third beat there, okay? So you'll hear that come into play. I'm going to play around with the bass line a little bit, okay? So so again, just playing a different bass line against that can kind of add something nice, right? Opening the hi-hat slightly too, can seem to kind of frame it and do it justice there too, okay? So, utilize that little bit of a, nice opening and you'll realize that, hey, you know what? Those little things really, add some nice components into what you do. Okay, so take that whole thing too and then just keep embellishing, right? Who says that maybe we'd have to, be on the hi-hat the whole time? You can take it up into different grooves. Maybe something like, so just to give you some other little examples of different grooves, and that can actually, make it sound kind of nice and make it be ear-catching, right? Using a different groove that isn't quite as so busy. Maybe some of those, just those ands up to that ride cymbal, like a little funky kind of feel. That works really, really nicely, okay? Now, excerpt the idea. Let's take it back and let's just think about rolling, okay? So we could be on the hi-hat doing this. We could be on the snare drum. Let's put it on the hi-hat so we can hear our bass work better, okay? So I want you to start and just think you're rolling for 2 beats now. So 1 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. Lead left then. Right, okay? And of course we want to develop that weaker side, okay? Do twice as much on that weaker side, okay? And you will become somewhat equal when you play, okay? It's something that we always have to work on. We're not in a left-handed world. Everything that we do in this world is geared for right-handed people. There's not much that really helps us in this way. So get yourself a tennis ball, a frisbee, a football, start throwing it left-handed. Do the same thing with your foot. Little hacky sack, a soccer ball, football. See if you can, kick that around. And same thing, like golf swing, tennis, any of that stuff. I play ping pong with 2 paddles, okay, so that I can work on my left side, okay, and that's fun, okay, and it's challenging because of that, okay. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, so now let's go into some more scenarios against the hi-hat with bass drum variations, okay? So now we're gonna be thinking like maybe like 1 E and a 2 E and a. When you're doing this, you're E and because remember 30 seconds are twice as much as 16ths. So every downstroke of your doubling, there's 1 bass note. So it'll be like 1 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. Okay, and I make students learn all of that different type of counting, right? Sometimes we want to have more in there. Sometimes if we can feel it with less, that's great too. So if we can get back to just going like 1 E and 2 E and then go back to the left, right? It won't have that much of a difference of feel, but believe it or not, leading left does something. It makes your body have to like mold to that side. So I make students do that all the time too, you know, even if it's a little uncomfortable. Like, let's learn how to lead left, because again, it opens up all of these brain passageways, neural passageways, and just makes it easier for us to navigate through then more difficult things in the future. Okay, so really important. Okay, I'm going to say, hey, that's great for us. Okay, one other baseline, work against both of that right or left lead. Do 1E and 2E and 1, 2. So if you notice, you're starting on the right, 1, back to the left there, right? So that's a great little coordination thing. Start left then. Right, so it's either right, or left, right, left type of thing, okay? All right, put one foot in front of the other, 2 hands together. What do you got? Some drumming. All right, cheesy, silly. Okay, everybody, thank you so much again for visiting. I hope you're enjoying the lessons, and I hope you're getting some good benefit out of everything, okay? Rock on. Keep crafting yourself on the best instrument ever.